Storm Track 12 meteorologist just Les Still here with you on a Friday night edition here as we head on into the weekend. Should be fairly nice, low humidity levels around, at least for tomorrow, and not really a whole lot of storminess around. That's the positive side here. I am tracking less humid conditions in here for our Saturday. We are going to be looking at a cool Canadian high pressure coming in. And you may think I'm crazy, but I tell you what, turn the AC off, open the windows at night. Great sleeping weather. We're going to be down in the low to mid 60s over the next couple nights here. Now, again, as we head into Sunday, though, a little bit more humidity comes back in. There'll be a few clouds in the afternoon, but really not all that big of a deal here for us. I can't rule out an isolated shower or thunder shower on Sunday or Monday along the sea breeze front, but I got a feeling the majority of us are going to remain on the dry side. A couple areas we're tracking in the tropics. Gabrielle is done with, but the low-level circulation is done, but the mid-level center may be heard from a little bit later here. We'll talk about that coming up. So your forecast for this Friday night, partly cloudy skies, at worst comfortable conditions, dropping back through the 60s as we go on through the evening hours. Plenty of sunshine, less humid in here for tomorrow, low to mid 80s for top temperature, and northeasterly wind. I tell you what, tonight is also going to be a great night, right around 7 or 11:27 to look off out over the ocean. The lunar orbiter is actually launching off from Wallops Island, Virginia. Should be fairly low on the horizon there, but if you live near the water and look out towards the ocean, should be a decent shot at seeing it with a decent amount of clear skies out there as we go on through the overnight hours here. Again, 11:27 is when that will be taking off. If you're planning on heading to the beach tomorrow, not bad. Air temperature about what the surf temps are going to be. Temps into the low 80-degree range. Lots of sunshine around, a few clouds, and light northeasterly wind. Moderate rip current threat risk as you get north of the Outer Banks headed there. And high UV index with generally 1 to 3 foot waves. All right, what we're dealing with, the high temperatures today, actually, some spots right about average. 84 is where we topped out in Greenville. 87 is where we topped out in New Bern. 85, that's average for this time of year. And you can see overnight lows are average into the 60s, mid-60s. All right, here's what the jet stream looks like. And basically our weather pattern is going to be dominated this weekend by an upper-level ridge that's sitting out to the west in these little shortwave troughs that are dumping off the east coast here. Again, the trough is just far enough off the east coast to allow this high pressure from Canada to slide down and basically be in control of our weather with those northeasterly winds. All the heat is out here. However, that is going to get injected into our weather pattern as we head on in through the day on Sunday as we start to get some of that warmer air coming in. Notice the upper level trough kind of lifts northbound here, so we get more of that air. Again, hot air coming out of the northern plains down into our neighborhood here. So this is what kind of bothers me here. We'll talk about this in the tropics. And notice the weakness in the ridge here, the low heights. That's something we are going to have to watch to see how that plays out. But you'll notice the jet stream as we go into Monday and Tuesday starts to build back eastbound here, and as a result, the heat starts to come east, back into the upper 80s to low 90s as far as temperatures are concerned here going into the week ahead. You'll definitely tell where the upper level ridge is, again, kind of centered over Kansas City and the mid-Mississippi Valley. Showers and storms across the Great Lakes and across the U.S.-Canadian border, and then also on the backside of that ridge down over Florida and into the Gulf of Mexico area. But for us here in eastern Carolina, lots of clear skies are going to be around for the next several days with that low humidity coming in thanks to that Canadian high pressure. Temperature-wise, we are looking at chilly overnight temperatures, or some would call it chilly. I call it refreshing, down into the low 60s, maybe even some upper 50s, not completely out of the question. Inland spots where the winds may go calm. Again, still continuing with those northeasterly winds for the day tomorrow. Not bad, up into the low 80s for top temperatures tomorrow. But again, remember I said we've got the heat coming in from the north and west from the Great Lakes. So as a result, on Sunday, it is going to be a little bit hotter. We'll be having temperatures into the mid to upper 80s for us here in spite of those northerly winds. Future track shows nothing more than just a few clouds developing along the sea breeze front from time to time as we go on through the next couple days here. I don't think there'll be anything tomorrow. Again, a front coming in, a little bit more of an upper disturbance with more humidity in here on Sunday. Can't completely rule out an isolated shower or thunder shower, but you'll definitely notice a lot more cloud cover around as we head in through the day on Sunday compared to Saturday. And then Monday, same thing. Heat and humidity in here with an isolated storm possible. Tropical Depression 8 formed this afternoon after it already made its way inland in Tampico, Mexico, so that's not anything we're going to be bothering with here. Again, we continue to watch the remnants of Gabrielle. It's been wrapped up with this upper level low that's kind of tangled with it. Also the system behind it. Again, I don't think we're going to be seeing anything develop out of this, but the mid-level center is going to track into the Bahamas. And if it kind of gets along a stalled front, early to middle of next week potentially could be some in-close development. That's kind of a long shot, but it is something that I am watching right now. Planning forecast does show there's some chance of the isolated shower or storm along the sea breeze front for Sunday and Monday, and then the upper level ridge builds over us for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hot and humid temperatures up near that 90-degree mark. A better chance of storms, though, as we head into next Friday night. Have yourself a good weekend. I'll talk to you on Monday morning, my normal shift. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.